Oregon, the 10th largest state in the Union, is a prime example of the natural splendor and wildness of the Pacific Northwest. Although Oregon has numerous interesting cultural attractions, the state's varied landscapes are what attract most visitors to this region of the country. Oregon's natural attractions are truly spectacular, ranging from rocky shorelines and dense green forests to towering volcanic mountains and steep river gorges. Here are some of Oregon's top tourist destinations. Number 10. Columbia River Gorge. The huge Columbia River Gorge, a U-shaped gorge, is only a few miles east of Portland. The miles-wide valley, which spans for more than 70 miles along the Columbia River on Oregon's northern border, was created by catastrophic Ice Age floods. The historic Columbia River Highway, constructed in the early 1900s, leads travelers through a dozen waterfalls that cascade down the valley's sheer sides. The Columbia River Gorge offers breathtaking views year-round, whether you visit in the fall when the surrounding trees are covered in fall color or in the spring when wildflowers emerge. Number 9. Bend. Bend is a naturalist's paradise with access to a wide range of outdoor activities. You may go from skiing to rock climbing to mountain biking to exploring the area's lakes and streams while the Cascade Mountains are nearby. If the mood strikes, you may kayak here, go fly fishing, or even paddleboard. You're practically certain to have a great time with almost 300 days of sunshine annually. Number 8. Yachats. On the northern Oregon coast, the small hamlet of Yachats is located at the base of the 800-foot-tall Cape Perpetua. Travelers who wish to take in Oregon's coastline's pristine beauty without the masses frequently visit the small community. Just outside the city limits, there are rocky tide pools and tiny pocket beaches where, in the spring, tourists can frequently see gray whales swimming close to the coast. Number 7. Hells Canyon Recreational Area. The Hells Canyon Recreational Area, located northeast of the small town of Joseph in Oregon, is deeper than the Grand Canyon. The Snake River's canyon has stretches that are up to 8,000 feet deep. Since there aren't many paved roads in the area, most tourists choose to approach the canyon by jet boat, while some paths may also be reached by four-wheel-drive cars. Whitewater rafting across the canyon is a well-liked activity. There are also options for overnight horseback treks into the canyon. Number 6. Mount Hood. Mount Hood, the highest point in Oregon, offers much more than just a breathtaking backdrop for Portland, which is located 60 miles away. It is a year-round travel location that draws tourists. In addition to the 5 downhill ski resorts and miles of cross-country routes that keep Mount Hood's slopes busy in the winter, June's snowfall draws people to Mount Hood for off-season skiing. Another well-liked activity for seasoned mountaineers is to climb Mount Hood. Great views of the southern Cascades may be had from the historic Timberline Lodge, which served as the backdrop for outdoor scenes in the film The Shining. Number 5. Cascade Lake Scenic Byway. Touring the Cascade Lake Scenic Byway is one of the best ways to take in the grandeur and splendor of Oregon's Cascade Mountains. The 66-mile road offers travelers magnificent panoramas and a wealth of recreational options as it winds down river valleys, up mountains, and past picturesque lakes. Starting in Bend, the path ascends through ponderosa pine forests in the direction of Mount Bachelor. Quickly, views of old lava-formed lakes with opportunities for swimming, fishing, or boating emerge. At Sunriver, a winter resort town, the trip comes to an end. Number 4. Astoria. Just a few miles to the southwest of the location where explorers Lewis and Clark spent the winter of 1806 before heading back to the east is the historic city of Astoria. John Jacob Astor established Astoria 5 years later, making it the country's first West Coast settlement. The picturesque Astoria-Megler Bridge, the longest continuous truss bridge in the nation, provides the city's picturesque backdrop. It is located near the mouth of the Columbia River. The Flavel House, erected in the 1880s and painted a variety of colors, is the outstanding example of the distinctive Victorian architecture of the area. Number 3. Portland. The largest city in Oregon is located on the Willamette River, close to where it joins the powerful Columbia. Portland is surrounded by natural beauty, with Mount Hood in the distance and the Pacific Ocean only a short drive away. The sheer volume of parks and gardens in the city demonstrates how highly the residents enjoy being outside. The city's dynamic eating, music, and arts sectors are worth exploring, and trips to its eccentric museums are enjoyable as well. But for many tourists, the City of Roses is one of the top Oregon destinations because to attractions like Forest Park and the International Rose Garden. Number 2. Crater Lake National Park. Crater Lake, the most well-known natural landmark in southern Oregon, is the result of a volcanic eruption that took place on Mount Mazama 7,700 years ago. It is the deepest lake in the United States, with a depth of almost 2,000 feet, and its serene sapphire blue waters are a sight to behold. The national park has 90 miles of trails that wind through it, making it a hiker's dream. Less adventurous travelers will find plenty of breathtaking vistas along the 33-mile-long Rim Drive. It is essential to take a guided boat tour of the lake and its main island. Number 1. Cannon Beach. Cannon Beach, one of the most well-known beachside communities along Oregon's 300-mile coast, got its name from a cannon that washed ashore during a shipwreck. The once rural artist town, which is about 80 miles to the west of Portland, has developed into an upscale resort with restaurants, quaint shops, and art galleries. The Cannon Beach History Center, which showcases an exact replica of a Native American longhouse, is one of the local attractions. The 235-foot-high Haystack Rock, the biggest of the monolithic rocks that dot the sandy shoreline and serve as a nesting place for seagulls, is the most prominent aspect of the beach itself. Ecola State Park, located north of Cannon Beach, has a wide variety of hiking paths for all skill levels and some of the most breathtaking vistas of the Oregon coast anywhere. Please leave a comment of other places you would like to visit. Please like and subscribe to see more.